Good morning, guys. Today is November 8th and the time is around 6:45. I just captured the sun rising. I'm at Pond Park in Al Nahda. A lot of people have said that you cannot use SLog3 from Sony ZV-1 or Sony ZV-E10. E10 is a APS-C sensor, and Sony ZV-1 is not like APS-C. It's a bit smaller than that. I'm not a technical guy that I know the sizes of these sensors, but I know at least that Sony ZV-1 sensor is 1-inch sensor. So right now my settings are, I'm recording on 25 FPS. The shutter speed is 1/50th. I'm recording on shutter priority. The f-stop is 3.5 and the exposure I've kept it at plus 1.3. ISO is 1250. The base ISO of Sony ZV-1 for SLog3 starts from 1000. I'm expecting there won't be too much of noise, but let's see how this goes. I didn't keep the exposure to +2 as normally people suggest for SLog3. So it's almost minus 0.7 exposure less. So according to that, whatever I'm recording, I have to do the post edit and let's see how it turns up. I've kept my ISO on auto. Even the white balance is on auto. Sony ZV-1 has its own internal filter, I think around 2 to 3 stops, which is actually useful when you record outside in this kind of situations. It's not that effective, but still it's okay for the early morning or the evening lights. Afternoons, I don't think so it's that effective, but still you can control your exposure with your shutter speed. Plus you can use your aperture to control the exposure. So right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to record from different angles with the sun rays hitting on my face, and I am properly exposed as per the zebra settings which I've done. So I've kept the zebra setting to 50 on standard and plus minus 1, I think so, yeah. And I have turned on the gamma display assist to SLog3. I've kept it on auto, so basically the camera selects whichever log recording you're doing. So the camera selects as per the gamma display assist, and I think it's quite good. So I'm going to color grade this. The shutter speed is set to 1/50th, but the aperture is keeping on changing, so it might give a little bit of exposure which is going up and down, so I have to be a bit, so sorry, I'm looking at my screen. Now it's f2.8, then it goes to f3.2, so there will be a little bit of dimming effect what you get basically while you're recording. You can even record on manual, but in that you cannot manually adjust the shutter speed, the exposure. So the exposure meter basically you have to adjust it as per the ISO or whatever you want to do, plus 1.3 or plus 2 depending on that. I believe once you get a proper setting on SLog3 where you are comfortable with, you can actually even start vlogging with SLog3. People have told me about the low light shots, so I will be taking low light shots at home once I go from here, and let's see how that works with Sony ZV-1. A lot of people are scared to record in SLog3 when it comes to APS-C sensors or 8-bit colors. Because the way things have been put on YouTube or many other sites that the colors, 8-bit color cannot support SLog3, and the colors start breaking down once you start doing your grading and things like that. So because of that, I think most of them they switch to or just keep themselves up to in HLG2 or HLG3. But the picture when recorded in SLog3, the videos when recorded in SLog3 is so beautiful, so cinematic that I don't think so once you start recording on SLog3 you will go to anything else back. So what I would suggest anyone who is having a Sony ZV-1 camera or anyone who is using 8-bit camera. Not to stop yourself from trying SLog3, at least try once and see how it performs. And you need to keep learning. Unless you don't learn, or unless you don't keep trying, you won't achieve something what actually you want. So what I'm trying to do is trying to achieve to vlog using SLog3, everyday vlogs, which I actually am doing. And I stopped my vlogging for some time because I need my vlogging channel to have a specific color. I need my vlogging channel to have that specific style of picturization. So when you have that, people are connected with that content plus that style. So if you keep changing your style of your picturization, people feel a bit off, or they will not be connected to you, because your color, your picturization is your branding. If you can see different directors when they shoot movies, they have their own style. That's why they are known for that. So yeah, I think before you start vlogging, your style of videos are very important. So this is rush hour morning time in Dubai. I've noticed that if you keep your exposure settings to plus 1.3, plus 1.7, depending on your scenario, and your zebra settings to standard 50, and I don't know, the range is around, but I've kept it as +1. It is giving a good texture on zebras that I'm properly exposed as per the display. So the zebra is showing that my face is properly exposed, and that is what I'm trusting at the moment. Yes, you cannot trust these options too much. So yeah, the main point here is why you should shoot in SLog3. Dynamic range. That's the main point, that you should shoot in SLog3. You can shoot in any other formats you want, it's your personal choice. But once you are having that OCD in your head that, okay, this is the kind of picture quality what I want, then I don't think so that you will go back with any other picture quality. You can shoot in standard, you can shoot in portrait mode, you can shoot in many other formats. There are so many formats, HLG2, HLG3. But me trying all these formats, I personally loved SLog3. Okay, so now I have reached home after my morning walk, and I'm at home. It's an indoor light situation. Even now the ISO is 1600. The base ISO is 1000 of Sony ZV-1 while shooting SLog3. It's taking ISO 1600 and it's keeping on changing to 1600 to 1200. So you can actually set that manually also while shooting on shutter priority. The f-stop is 1.8. I'm shooting on shutter priority, so the shutter priority is 1/50th, and the exposure I have set it up 1 plus 1.3. That's it. Okay, so while watching some vlogs, some people also told me that if you turn on your gamma display assist on, the colors do change while shooting on SLog3. So this one I'm shooting without the gamma display assist on, and I can see exactly how you are shooting in SLog3 RAW. The pictures are all flat, the video is all flat, settings are all same, so I didn't do anything. So I want to check this out, that if this video compared to my all other last videos which you have been seeing right now, I mean in this video basically, so is there any difference or not? Amber, look here. Alright, so I think this vlog was just a small vlog testing my SLog3, and I want to document this for myself to see if SLog3 works with Sony ZV-1. And next vlog I'll be trying to test the same thing with Sony ZV-E10 and Viltrox lens 1.4 f1.4, and let's see how that looks like with SLog3.
I don't want I got shh. I try talking when they're there, they're not hearing, cause they don't care. And I tried to show you the move, but he's left the talking shh. Yeah, actually everyone like this. His life is moving, what to do, then what to say. Hey. He can't feel the word cause he can't talk to anyone to play. Hey. And he cries and he shouts and he rages in his mind, but he is too afraid. Cause baby, I don't wanna fight, I just wanna talk. Don't you think I could do it one last time? I'm not making stories, but I'm really sad. I wish I could talk without screaming all the time, but I'm a ghost. Oh, but I'm a ghost. Oh.